Panjan is not here.
No, really. So very warm. So very warm welcome to everyone who have joined us on Zoom online. This is how the state of affairs is at the moment. So we are all gathered here for a very special occasion, and that is to give away the Best Teacher Award for this year, 2021. And we have here Professor Gauri Shankar and our registrar, Dr. Singh, and Professor Jazir Bagla and Professor Sudeshna Sinha, both were committee members who chose part of the committee who chose the best teachers, and myself, Abhishek, Dean of Student Affairs. So thank you all for joining in. And obviously, normally what we do is have a program for this before this announcement. However, because of these current times, we have we have decided that we will do this at some later stage because we really have for a long time we have been wanting something which happens so that everyone is on campus and everybody participates. However, we deferred it at the moment, and we did not try to do an online thing as before. So as you know that this award is a very special award given to teachers who have who teach you all throughout the year and inspire you both in your academics, in your research. And so what we usually do is to give this award on the 5th of September. Unfortunately, because of the 5th of September this time was on a Sunday, and then there were some other difficulties due to which we are giving this award today. So without much delay, and since all of you are waiting for it, let's ask every time it's a usual thing to do is to see if people have their choices. Maybe in the chat box, if there are, who do you think has got the Best Teacher Award for 2021?
Says waiting in I don't think there's much of anything.
Okay, so right, so let's. There's no one who was There any
there are two entries there. Two people have written something.
Okay. Okay. Yes. So we have two faculties who have got the Best Teacher this time, and may I invite both of them to come here, please, in front, so that we can see no more surprises now.
They can come here.
Yeah.
Please come here. So then the camera is directly on.
So the Best Teacher Award for one goes to Vidyajyoti Bandyopadhyay from the Humanities and Social Sciences, and Sunil Patil from Arts and Environmental Sciences. A big applause for both of them. Okay, so what we are going to do now is to leave the citation.
Because there's a delay.
Okay, so I'll read the citation and then you can. So the citation for Best Teacher Award for Dr. Sunil Patil is as follows. The Best Teacher Award of IISER Mohali for the year 2021 is being awarded to Dr. Sunil Patil on Teachers' Day
No.
Yeah, will you say something and then we'll.
Shall I?
You can say here, I think this mic.
All right. Yeah. Thanks. So this is fine. So we are used to stand with
This distance from mic, otherwise that's good.
Yeah. So good evening, everyone. This is indeed a great reward for a teacher like me, and of course for all teachers. I thank Abhishek for very kind words and the whole committee for consideration my nomination. So at this occasion, I would like to thank all my students who have contributed directly and indirectly in shaping up my teaching career over the last 4 years. In particular, I would like to mention my first batch of students that I taught in the August 2017 semester. Their cooperation, I would say, their engagement, their enthusiasm, discussions inside the class and outside the class helped me immensely actually to enrich my teaching capabilities, in particular in the first year, and that experience was very useful. And that's what I kind of tried to implement in the subsequent years. I am very much grateful to my department colleagues, in particular Vinayak, Berbel, and Anup, who helped me to get used to the IISER Mohali teaching framework and the course curriculum in the first year. I'm also grateful to all other colleagues, excellent colleagues from other departments, all the deans, directors, and registrars who have kind of supported during the last 4 years. What I enjoy most here is the freedom that we get in designing our course as well as conducting the courses in the way we want to. And that's where the interaction with the students also helps a lot. Finally, I would like to thank my teachers, all the mentors, family members, in particular my parents, friends, and my wife and a couple of daughters for their constant encouragement and support. They will be happy to know that I haven't informed them as of now. So that's something I will do immediately. So they will be happy to note that I have got this particular reward. So before I end, thanks again for this particular honor. I wish all the best to the students, and I dedicate this particular award to all my students who have taught so far. And one last thing before I end, actually, which I missed also, I would like to also thank my research team. So the interaction with my research students actually have enriched, or given me a lot of new information, new knowledge. And because of interaction with them through supervision, I have developed as a good mentor, I would say, and a good teacher also. So a lot of thanks goes to my research team also. So that's all for today. So I wish you a very nice evening and take care. Thank you.
Excellent work, Sunil. Congratulations once again. So now we are going to give the second award to Dr. Ritajyoti Bandyopadhyay, and here is the citation. The Best Teacher Award of IISER Mohali for the year 2021 is being awarded to Dr. Ritajyoti Bandyopadhyay on Teachers' Day, September 5th, 2021, for his contributions to teaching. Born on 15th October 1981, Dr. Bandyopadhyay is a historical anthropologist working in the area of urban history, political economy, and contemporary history. He obtained his doctorate from Jadavpur University and Center for Studies in Social Sciences, Calcutta in the year 2011. He did his research in the University of California, Berkeley, University of Göttingen, and National Institute of Advanced Studies, Bangalore. He has taught at the Center for Studies in Social Sciences, Calcutta, before moving to IISER Mohali in 2015. At IISER Mohali, he has taught several core and elective courses in humanities and social sciences and has served as a warden for 4 years. Dr. Bandyopadhyay treats the students as equal stakeholders in his courses and encourages them to take more agency in the learning process, have diverse opinions, and a critical attitude. Throughout his courses, a continuous feedback exchange goes on between the class and the instructor. Outside the classroom, he is always approachable for any support and mentoring. He encourages his students to look at science from various societal perspectives and has helped shape young minds to develop a scientific temperament. He is an empathetic and inspiring teacher and maintains contact with the students even after the courses are over. Dr. Ritajyoti. I would now request Dr. Ritajyoti to say a short. Oh, sure. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. That is true.
I'm not a good impromptu speaker, so I have written 2 paragraphs specifically for this event. So I wish to read those 2 paragraphs out aloud. I thank all the students of IISER Mohali for encouraging me to be a better teacher. I don't know what it means to be the best. I had never been the best ever. However, I certainly know what it means to be a good teacher. I'm fortunate to be taught by many such teachers who were better than the rest. I have tried to execute 2 lessons I received from these teachers. The first lesson is to consider your students as also your teachers. Think of the class as a workshop of mutual learning. Think creatively about all sorts of boundaries. No boundary is sacrosanct, nothing is outside history. A famous history teacher in Calcutta quipped in my years before I joined IISER Mohali. I quote him, "The art of teaching blossoms when you address undergraduate students and generate consent from them," unquote. I thank IISER Mohali for giving us a non-hierarchical space to interact with students, the young craftsmen of knowledge. The second thing that my illustrious teachers drilled in my mind is the following. All of you remember René Descartes' famous dictum statement. I quote, "I think, therefore I am." Much later, in 1765, at the high noon of an intellectual ferment in Europe, known as the Enlightenment, French poet Antoine Leonard Thomas came up with an expanded version of the statement, which reads as follows. I quote, "I doubt, therefore I think, therefore I am. Doubt conditions my thinking, which conditions my being." This is a circularity that must go on. The courses I teach at IISER Mohali have just this one target, to convince us to doubt everything, including the teacher's authority. I understand this as scientific temper, which is also enshrined in India's constitution as well as in IISER Mohali's vision statement. How do we express our doubt in language? We do it by asking questions. endless questions. A teacher once told me, I quote, to ask a question is to make a statement, unquote. Doubt generates critique, and critique is a precondition for discovery and all sorts of critical thinking. Doubt stands opposed to dogma. Practitioners of knowledge from Copernicus to Savitribai Phule, Begum Rokeya, Antonio Gramsci, and Dr. Ambedkar are known for their voluntary insubordination to the established ways of doing things and entrenched beliefs. Hence, let us collectively doubt and practice thinking in our learning process. I accept the award with all humility. You are, therefore I am. I thank you once again. I thank the committee. I thank students. I thank my research group. I thank my colleagues in the Department of HSS. Thank you very much.
Well said, Mr. Jyoti. And we are done with the award ceremony. Professor Gavishankar, you want to say a few words?
No, not too much. Just to say that I first would like to thank the committee that has gone through and taken this trouble of going through the various faculty profiles and having made this excellent choice of Dr. Sunil Patil and Dr. Rita Jyoti for this year's Teachers' Day Awards. I would also just say that I am earnestly looking forward to the year in which this event can be held physically. This is the second year that I have been privileged to participate in this event, but fortunately or unfortunately, both events have been of this unusual kind. So with that, I would like to say that this is a very interesting and important tradition of the Institute, which we hope to strengthen and continue in the years ahead. Thanks, everyone.
Yes, Professor Gavishankar, all of us, I guess, are looking forward to this day when we can, meet in person, everyone, and especially on this occasion, which is, as you said, it's steeped in tradition. And so therefore, but unfortunately, this is what it is at the moment. So I guess we will, this is the end of the program for today. Thank you all for being here and for participating and cheering our best teachers, and all teachers, in fact, because it's a special day anyway. I mean, it's not 5th, but we are celebrating it as if it is the 5th of September. So again, thanks, and I think we can end the meeting now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.